Okay, I got this idea. This is the horn button. This is the horn button on Franky. And right here, where it says Jeep, I'm going to take that off. Okay, so you take that off. And then I had this watch. Okay, and I took it apart, an old beat up watch, and I took this piece. And I saw that this piece fits kind of in there. Alright, so if I take a picture of Franky on the computer and I cut it and I put it inside there, and then I take the Jeep backing and glue it in the back and then glue that into there, I will have a Franky face in my horn button. I'm going to try that. Okay. Now, what I did was I took the picture of Franky and I covered it in cellophane tape to protect the ink. Alright? So the ink wouldn't fade or change when I put some epoxy on it. Alright? And then there's the Jeep emblem behind the picture. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to get a little sticky here because I just put the epoxy on it. But you see it? Now that is going to glue back into there once it's dry. I think it's going to be kind of cool. And all I did was I took that's just the face of the watch, and I ground it a little bit to make it a little bit thinner with my belt sander, and I just epoxied it all together. And then I'll use some I don't know what kind of glue I'm going to use to hold that to here. Maybe some kind of rubber cement or something. It's got to be able to glue to the vinyl. I don't think epoxy will glue to this. It'll just peel back off. So it's got to be something flexible. So I'm thinking like a contact cement or something really good, like maybe something from 3M for an automotive. They got all kinds of bonding glues and stuff for emblems of cars and stuff. So that's going to sit like that overnight. That's 30-minute epoxy, but I'm going to let it sit and for a while let it harden up. I think it's going to be kind of cool. I'll have a Franky horn button. Cool. And there. Here's the next morning. It's epoxied in. Oops. And there's the face. There's the Franky face. Okay, it's glued into a watch face. And I'll get some, maybe some window urethane or something really strong. You know, and just goop it up into that hole. And fill the gap. It'll fill this gap here and up and around here, and this will stick right into that. And that'll hold my my Franky face on the horn button. Cool. And there it is. It's glued in. I used some construction adhesive. It looks like the epoxy just underneath the glass. I don't know if it pulled away from the glass or not, because I get kind of like a little, see it, like a crazed. But anyways, that's pretty cool. That's my horn button now. Got my Franky insignia instead of Jeep. I don't know if you can see the some of the goop in there. Construction adhesive. That's what it was. That's what I use. I need something soft, pliable, and that would really stick, so. Not as crystal clear as I'd like to see it, but still freaking cool. Awesome. Oh, and I just put in, I just took them out for a run, and I stuck in a couple of new power valves in the carburetor, and it went pretty good. I mean, it goes pretty good, but the biggest improvement I made is on the accelerator pump cam. I went to the middle position, and that seemed to, I don't know, I'm going to have to try it a few more times, but that seemed to do pretty good. I launched it a couple of times, and it didn't bog at all and took off like a rocket. So, we got some nostalgia drags coming up. I may just try it out. We'll see. But, anyways, this is about the horn button. And, that's it. That just snaps on. Cool.